honor,
loyalty.
respect.
Now, demonstrate your virtue and bestow your own ring of destiny.
Hello, this is Kismet. We're back here in LOTRO, Lord of the Rings Online. I'm here with Monday, and we're going to talk a little bit about getting back into LOTRO, kind of finding out where you left off.
Well, hi there, guys and girls.
All right, one of the things you're going to be working on when you get back into the game is how to chat with people. I'll go ahead and bring back up my interface here. One of the things you'll want to start with is talking to your kin, which is going to be /K. You'll probably be in like say mode. You just go ahead and hit return, and then do /K and spacebar, and you'll notice it'll change in your chat, and then you can go ahead and say something to the kin.
K as in Kansas.
You can also do a /tell and then somebody's name. Say you're looking for me in game, Kismet. You can just go ahead and hit return, /tell, put my name, Kismet, and then space, and then say, hey, I'm back. Another thing we want to talk about that's new in LOTRO, if you've been gone for 6 months or a year or so, is this thing called the barter wallet. You're going to be like, where's my money at? Well, your money and all of your skirmish marks and anniversary tokens, in the case of mine, are going to be in your barter wallet. Also, you're going to see some new stuff in there. Shards, which is another form of money. You can use that on identifying items and such. And then also your destiny points will be in here, where you can find your perks. Personally, I love the continuing swiftness. So you want to be looking at the barter wallet. It's a new function. You also want to see your gear, where you left off. Also look at your skills. And really importantly, you want to find this little Gandalf icon for your traits panel. And see where you left off on your traits. In my case here, I'm a captain. I have myself set in healing mode, currently Hands of Healing. Also, I could go into DPS mode. They did a really excellent upgrade on the captain, where I can go in and set myself up in DPS mode, and also turn on Master of War, where I can get an Oathbreaker. I personally like the Oathbreaker Archer. Really excellent in skirmishes, really excellent in parties. So if you're a captain, you're getting lots of love, especially from the upgrade coming from Isen, as well as upgrades they've done recently. What do you think about the hunter changes recently, Monday? Anything cool?
Some of the latest skills that came along with the last upgrade were a damage over time blood arrow, which is kind of cool. I like to hit them with that and get them to bleed. It has a 10-second cooldown, so I just, whenever it's up, I just hit them with that. That is a ranged skill. If I'm in close melee contact, there is a improved dazing blow, which knocks them out, and that's kind of cool. 2 attacks, Bellerond, and common damage, but it's also good. It's very good. It gives a hunter just a little bit extra skill and working melee. I mean, a hunter, if you really want to play the game and role playing, you don't want to be shooting your bow at close range. You want to be smacking them around with a club or a sword or a dagger.
Cool. Well, let's go also talk a little bit about shared storage here. We'll kind of run down here and take a look at the new shared storage and the new bank. One of the things they added, which is really excellent, probably one of the best changes in the game, is the addition of more shared storage. You can have up to 100, which I have here on Kismet, as well as a larger vault, which I have 150. Also, they added it where it auto stacks. So if I have something in my inventory, say in this case I have an extraordinary hide, and I drag it into my shared storage, it will automatically stack on top of the one that was already there, which is this one right here. So I don't have to constantly micromanage all the stacks of my items. You can just keep stacking them in your shared storage until they get maxed out. And then when they get maxed, like right now I have a stack of 100 of these, I could just take those out and then put them on my character's inventory. Or I can just leave them in there until I need them. Really excellent change. I suggest to, when you're upgrading your vault or your shared storage, that you do it with in-game money first before you go to the LOTRO store. Also, I'd wait till things go on sale in the LOTRO store. That's the only time I buy anything out of there. A really big help, the addition of the shared storage. And for your various chests, you can go in and name them. So in my case, I have stacked items, legendary items, rep items. Really excellent addition. And it's not limited. You're not limited by 20 things or 30 things. You can have all 150 in rep items if you want it. So there's no limits, just basically the max limit of whatever your vault is, and you can cut them up and organize them so they're easily found. What do you think of shared storage in general?
Well, I love shared storage because, you know, back in the old days, we used to have to mail things back and forth. And, you know, after a while, you know, you just get tired of mailing. And it costs money to mail. It costs game money, that is. And the shared storage was a boon, in my opinion. I love it. I no longer have to mail stuff. I just drop it into shared storage, log on that character, and pull it out.
Well, I think the next thing we want to kind of tell everybody is a bit about the legendary items change. Let's kind of run over here to our legendary items people, and we'll see some changes in here. And Monday, who is currently our shard master, can tell us a little bit about melding and how to get shards and all of that.
Okay, well, what you do is you click on the Relic Master, and you'll see at the top of the page, you have 4 tabs, Relic Forging, Deconstruction, Melding, and Refining. What I did is, on every one of my tunes, I would make, in my crafting panel, I'm going to bring up my crafting panel. I do a T, and what I would do is I'd click on Crafted Relics. On this character here, I can make a statue of Elendril, and I do that. Let's see, that's a week cooldown. A red arrow is a daily, and a blackwood bow is a 3-day cooldown. Well, each one of those gives, and when you deconstruct those crafted relics, they give you shards. Yeah, I have 5,364 shards, and what you do is you buy things with these shards.
All right. Well, I totally agree with you. You actually have a use for these crafted relics. You go and you craft some. You go in here under Refine, and you'll see another selection in here. It'll say Crafted. You choose your crafted relic, and then you just go down here at the bottom. You say to Refine, and it will convert your crafted relic into shards, and then you can use those shards for identifying, for converting, for melding relics together like Money was talking about. Really some fantastic stuff you can do with this new system. If you notice here, when we're in Refine, there's only 6 tiers now. There used to be 8 tiers. They cut it down to 6, and they made it a little bit easier to go up the tiers. So a lot easier to get your legendary items built up. And if you put enough work in your legendary items, you can actually make it any way you want. You can take legacies off and put legacies in that you really want, and then you can build them up with scrolls of empowerment to get your higher levels and so on and so forth. So you can really make the ultimate weapon that you want, and the ultimate class item too, depending on which class you are. They also have a wardrobe area that they added where you can put your cosmetic items in there just for looks. You've also got 7 different outfits that you can wear. You get the first couple for free, and then you have to go in and buy the rest in the LOTRO store. I wish you could just buy those with in-game cash. But as you can see, I have 70 items, different outfits and masks and those kind of things that I can put on, which I think is pretty funny, especially around Halloween. And you can upgrade this. You can get larger and larger amount of capacity for your wardrobe. These are purely cosmetic items. They're not armor that is going to help you in any way in battle, but a really great way to customize your look. If you're returning for Isenguard and you're a level 65, you want to get all your epic line done. Here we are in Nar's Peak, here at Thor's Comb, out here in Enduith. This is where your epic line will continue, so you'll want to get on up here right when game launch comes in. If you're still working on it now, you want to get your epic line done right away. Well, we can't wait to see you in Rise of Isengard, and we'll see you all next time.
Goodbye, guys, and goodbye, gals.
Thanks, everybody, for watching our video. Please do us a big favor and hit like, favorite, and definitely subscribe. If you have any ideas for future videos, just go ahead and write us a note in the comments.